Okay, guys, we're going to try it one more time. Sorry about the glitch. I don't know how that happened. But what you're looking at right now is a live shot here from our tower cam. And we are looking to the northwest as this very low-hanging cloud comes across the area. So I want to give this to you full screen. And we'll go back into storm coverage right now. So there you go. Ominous looking cloud. What you're looking at right there is what we call scud. Okay, so what is going on right there is just some low hanging clouds. That is not a tornadic cloud, but we wanted you to be aware of that. And thanks, Ann from Fairview, easing up. You can see the lightning in that cloud too. So yeah, this is just what we call scud. This is not a funnel cloud. This is not rotation. Funnel clouds and tornadoes have very smooth edges and they rotate. This is just some scud there. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Karen Connor. Welcome back. Amy Watkins, I don't think too much going on for Titusville or Tionesta. Dave Sanders, thanks from the West County for that. Appreciate you there. Thanks, Amanda. Things brightening up to the west. But, you know, that's just a cool cloud right there. And we just wanted to show you that. Union City, showers and thunderstorms on the way. Kaylee, Kathy Bailey, hello to you. Bob Sue, long time no see. Hello, Mary. Hello, Colleen. Hello, Sasha. Okay, so that's our view from here. And what you see behind it over here, that's the rain shaft. So you get a little gusty wind here, and then you get the rain there. We do have a warning. I want to see what's going on with that. Bear with me. Okay, what we've got going on here is I want to give you a quick hit here. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning right here in southwest Erie County, as well as northwest Crawford County, because of this thing coming across right there. All right, so we want to alert you to that point. This thunderstorm warning is in effect until 8:15, and let me get the impacts. Okay. Meadville, Albion, Edinboro, Springboro, Conneautville, Sagertown to the west of Cambridge Springs. So they have just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwest Crawford County and on into northwest Erie County. So we're going to let this roll for a bit. I'm going to try to get to some of your questions here, and we'll see what's going on. All right. There may be times when I've got to break away, and I will leave you with the radar screen right there so we can keep tabs on things. But severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Erie County, the southwest portion of the county, and also for eastern Ashtabula County and northwest Crawford. So right in here is where you could get some gusty winds and obviously some heavy downpours and lightning, but we don't worry about rain and lightning here. We're more concerned about the winds. So let me do a few things with the radar here just to see if we've got any concerns here for winds. And you guys in these areas, Pierpont, Ohio seems to be, we got a 50-mile-per-hour gust possible there. In Albion, looks a lot less. So these winds aren't screaming, but as you go into extreme southern Erie County, see where I'm putting the cursor here, and northwest Crawford County, that's where the winds seem to be the most, okay? So it looks like this little area here around Pierpont, Ohio, and moving into Conneautville is going to be the area that's going to have the gustiest winds. But I'm going to put it back into traditional radar view here and just show you the colors. So some heavy rain getting ready to move into northwest Crawford County and some heavy rain also in southwest Erie County here by Albion, Platea, headed over to Edinboro. So certainly you can get some gusty winds, and you want to be in a safe place here in this area that is all outlined here. And I'll outline it too in yellow for you. And this is, as we said, severe thunderstorm warning until 8:15 for you guys. Let me take a look at a few of your comments here. And as I said, I may have to break away here, but stay with me and we'll get it done one way or another. Let me just see what you got. Yep, Albion, definitely want to take out. It's moving towards you, McCain. Nicholas, yes, you're in the warning. Westfield, New York, no warning for you. April, good to have you. We'll watch Warren County. That's right. We'll watch Warren County, Ginny. Nothing there yet. All right. Sorry, Dan. Got to do weather now. Getting warm, gusty by the mall there. Thanks, Nikki, for that. I think it will be tough in Conneautville, Rich. So batten down the hatches. Any of you guys that are in this area here that I've outlined in yellow, definitely want to make sure you're in a safe place, because that's the warning, and that's till 8:15. It's southwest Erie County, northwest Crawford County, and east central Ashtabula County. So there you go. You guys, just make sure you're in a safe place. Other places, you just have to wait and see. As you guys can see, as I expand the zone, the line itself is, excuse me, let me get my stuff off here, is like right here. Okay, and I'm going to put some skits on just to see if I can't get any more information out of the storm. This one coming across towards Pymatuning, half-inch hail. That's not a big deal. It's moving east at 34 miles per hour. So let me just do a little storm track here and try to see if I can get you guys a good good movement here. Now, don't look at the times right now. I want to just adjust that. That's not the exact times. I'm just doing a little storm track so all of you can see what's expected here and what's going to go on. Okay, so if this line continues on their present course, and remember, we're mainly worried about wind, maybe a little bit of hail. I'm going to check outside right now to see if I can, if we're getting some hail here. Yes, we're getting some strong winds and heavy rain. So I got to leave you here for a minute, just looking at what's going on right now. Hang on just a second. I got to move this back and correct those times. All right. Here you go. I'm going to run a loop and I'll be right back. So you guys can continue to watch what's going on here, and we'll be right back with you. Yeah, just bring it to around. Okay, you guys, we're back with you. Thanks for hanging in. Just continue your funnel reports, funnel your reports here. No funnel clouds yet. Thanks for Brenda. Thanks for showing us where it's brighter. Thanks, Nikki, to showing us where it's coming in. I'm going to do some street level mapping. I think you got the idea there as far as the towns are concerned. We'll just put this in here. Torrential rains, strong gusty winds. The core of the storm, the worst part, is right there by Albion. So wanted to make you aware of that. You guys down there in southwest Crawford County, definitely, or southwest Erie County, excuse me, definitely want to take cover and be in a safe place. Now, this line is moving at 30 miles an hour, and that's the good news right there. So it will be quick in passing. Phone's going off. All right. So that's the core of the storm right there. Not that it's not bad in other areas, including up in Erie County to the north and east, but that's where the warning is right now. Okay. So let us focus on that area.
They're saying they're still on their own.
Okay, I'll be right there. Okay, you guys, I need a box here. All right, thanks again for all your help here. If we get another round, Michael, it's going to be tomorrow, or excuse me, after midnight. But I don't think it is going to be severe. So let me back this out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit on TV here for you guys. And those of you who can watch Jet or Fox, just come on over. We'll detail things for you there. And I'm going to leave this open so you guys can watch what's going on here. And if you can't see our broadcast signal, and then I'll be right back here on Facebook Live, and we'll talk about it. And just, continue to give us your reports. I'm going to stop the screen right there. Hang on just a second. There's the latest on the storm itself. Okay. All right. Got to do a little television. We'll be right back with you here on Facebook. We will leave Facebook open so you guys can continue to watch the storms there, and it'll be the same screen as what I'm going to use on TV right now.
Are you on yet? I just wanted to look. Is this going to be quick or long?
I think it's fairly quick, and we are not in the warning.
Oh, okay.
Which, you see my microphone's on, okay. All right, folks, we're going to give you a little special weather alert here because we do have a severe thunderstorm warning right now for southwest Erie County. This is from about Edinburgh over to Albion, and then down into northwest Crawford County by Springboro and Conneautville. The storm is moving to the east at about 33 miles per hour. It's a quick hitter, but you can see the towns in the path of the storm, and you can estimate whether you are in there or not. Now, this is not for Lakeshore or Harbor Creek or Wattsburg or Greenfield across into Lawrence Park or Mill Creek. This is more the guts of Erie County and the northern part of Crawford County. So I'll do a little manipulating of the map while we're on there so you guys can see what's going on. Obviously, this warning is till about 8:15. So it's a severe thunderstorm warning here until about 8:15, all right? And that means for the next 25 minutes, the main concerns here, and I'm going to dive in to show you some streets and towns, is wind. Okay, we have had some limbs down of trees in Ohio. So places like Albion, Cranesville, Springboro, Conneautville, and up to about Edinburgh. This is the guts of the storm right now. I'll do a little time lapse for you, and then I'll widen out. Okay, so you can see what's going on. You can see a tremendous amount of lightning there near Albion. Lightning does not make a thunderstorm severe. You can see the heavy rain. That does not make a thunderstorm severe. Gusty winds do. So this area, and we'll stop the frame right here just so you're clear on where it is, under a severe thunderstorm warning till 8:15, heavy downpours, a lot of lightning, and winds that could approach 60 miles per hour and do some damage. Further north in Erie County, some strong storms here. In Northeast and Harbor Creek, they are not being warned as severe. East side of Crawford County, Cambridge to Titusville, nothing. Warren County, nothing. Now, these storms will move across and get those areas, but there's no guarantee that they will be severe when they get there. So again, a few roads for you. Obviously, Route 6N as it goes through Albion over to Fry Road, Crossingville Road, Shadeland Road, Route 18 as it goes south into Conneautville and up through Springboro and into Albion. These are the roads in the storm's path, but the main concern is gusty winds. Heavy downpours and lightning do accompany this storm. So one more loop back out, and we are on Jet Fox Your Erie Facebook Live, and when I'm done with you guys in a few seconds, we will continue on that, and you can make your comments adjusting and send me some reports from where you want. So nasty weather moving from Albion into Edinburgh. Make sure you're in the safe place. Heavy downpours, lightning, same kind of things from Springboro over to about Cambridge Springs. This is the only warning right now, but this storm is kicking up its heels. Be safe. If there's anything else warning-wise or damaging-wise, I'll be back on here for you and tell you more. Right now, we're going to go to our regularly scheduled programs, and I'm going to go back to Jet Fox Your Erie Facebook. Take care, be safe, and enjoy the rest of the evening. All right, guys, hope you're still with me. A little bit of television there for you. Just getting the updates for you here. Hello, Katie, good to see you. Whiteout rain, Ashley Fitcher, and then nothing. Wild in Cranesville right now. Thank you very much for that. John, it's not over in Warren yet. You're okay, buddy. All right. How do I send storm pictures? Thank you. Where are you, Stephen? I'll put the email address up here for you guys. There you go. Just send them to weather@wjettv.com. All right, let's get into this for another few minutes and see what we've got going on here. They're getting some thunder here, but I'm going to put the you can see the lightning count here. It's going up and down on this view. So these storms are what we call kind of morphing, all right? And it's just this area right in here that we're concerned about right now, all right? And so they go up, they come down, they just kind of change levels of intensity. And we'll watch up here for you guys in northeastern Erie County as well. These cells got a little punch to them. They are not warned, but if you guys over in Green Township up to Greenfield here and into Northeast, these got some attitude to them, as Craig Flint would say. So we'll watch those for you, see if anything is issued. And even you guys down here, down by Pymatooning, this has got a little bit of a punch to it. This is over in south central Ohio. That's going to like go towards Jamestown. But whenever you see the purple cores, that's when you want to make sure you're in a safe place. So I'm going to widen back out. Remember, this thing's till 8:15. I'm going to take a look at my other computer, and then I'm going to get back here to you guys for any comments. And I really appreciate your reports that you're sending me. It's very good. All right. So Thank you, Adam Ripley from Waterford. Hopefully I was clear, concise, and prepared, not scared. Brian, I don't see anything at this point, but I'm going to delve into that in a second. You guys hang tough here. I got to go away for about 10 seconds. I'll be back.
All right.
Okay, we are back with you live on Facebook here. Let's see, Union City does look to be in the path, Dwayne, but right now you are not in the warning. Okay, Cranesville, Mary, good to hear from you. What's going on here? James, hello. How's everything down there in Union City? All right. High winds, heavy downpours. Thank you so much. That's what I like to hear. Lori from Edinburgh, are you on here? Lori Santos from Edinburgh. All right, Mary, these are great reports, and we can verify what you're saying there by just going right in to that area with some street level mapping. Albion, Cranesville, you should start to see this core pass you. You can see it doing it right there. So it should be letting up. Now this is going towards Edinburgh and Franklin Center. You know, Crane Road, you're in the thick of it. Eureka Road, it's getting ready to cross 79. But Fry Road right here is kind of the edge of the warning. So we will see. And I haven't heard any damage reports. If you guys have any damage reports, please let me know. Because I would love to know if anything is blowing around too much out there. I just got a report from my storm tracker, Conneautville, and we're right there with our radar here. Wind gusts to 33 miles per hour. All right, so that is certainly not severe. Just going to give him a little text here. And give him our location. See where he might be moving towards. And I'll keep looking at what you guys are saying. Again, this is the heart of the storm right here. We're not leaving out anybody. We're just showing you where the warning is. And I'll put a little lapse on here so you can see how the lightning fluctuated and what's been going on. And it's always good to look at the lightning counter. See, it goes from 4 to 20, and now we're back down to 10. So that's a good sign. When you see the lightning lessening, that can be a sign that the storm itself is weakening. So we'll go with that for now. And the worst of it seems to be going into Springboro, Conneautville right now, and also trying to get out of Cranesville and Espyville, or excuse me, Cranesville and Albion. Espyville, you're not in the warning. So I'm going to go back to some comments while I'm talking here to my storm tracker, and I'm going to widen it out so the rest of you guys, I mean, I'm sure a bunch of you up here in northeastern Erie County are going, oops, it's not so good up here either. Right up by I-90 and 86, Harbor Creek, Greenfield Township, torrential rains there. That's going to cross and this little cell with Northeast right into Chautauqua in the next few minutes. But the interesting thing here is I stopped the loop. I'm just going to try to get a fix on maybe how quick these things are moving. And the ones down here in Ohio are moving more slowly at about 20 miles an hour. But this one here that's been trucking across is closer to 40 miles per hour. And again, you can see some of the towns. Now, a lot of these are in Crawford, Crossingville, Mosiertown. Franklin Center is in Erie County, Venango. I'm assuming that's Venango, Crawford, Edinburgh in Erie County. And you can see the storm times that are indicated there from this cell back down here. But you're already, you know, getting some feeding of rain and thunder and lightning from the edge that's up here. So although we're concentrating right here where the warning is, We're not forgetting those of you in Green Township, Greenfield Township, Northeast, Harbor Creek, southeast side of Erie. That's not severe, but you guys are experiencing some heavy downpours, some lightning, and let me know if you're seeing stuff like bending of the trees and wind, or maybe some small hail. So I'm going to let this thing rock for you while I try to type, because I'm not that ambidextrous. You guys can be your own meteorologist for a few seconds here, and I'll be right back with you. Still with you guys, just hang on. All right, just getting you the latest. The most encouraging thing here, and I want to get back to some of your comments just to see if you've given me some good storm reports, as you guys usually do. The most encouraging thing here is we just got the one warning right now, and we've been going over in detail. And David, Washington Township, you're in the warning. What do you got going? Thunder, okay, good to hear. Danielle, it'll hit Meadville in the next 15 to 20 minutes. But you're not in the warning. See, they've shrunk this warning here in the last frame. It's basically from Sagertown up to Edinboro. And now that's the area of concern. Okay. Thanks, Roseanne from Northeast. Thank you. It's lessening up in Northeast, as you guys can see right there. Rich, Kayla, again, I can't remember where you are. Let me know. Tyler, great report. Stopped at Route 8 and I-90. So this stuff up here is going past you, and the severe warning is right down in here, south central Erie County, north central Crawford, where Carol and Rick Ward are. It's a frog choker there. So you're getting some heavy rain down there. Conneautville, you're under the gun for now. If you get any very strong winds, Carol, Rick, and anybody else in this area from about Edinboro and Franklin Center and McCain down to Sagertown, please let me know. Okay. David Wellman, you let me know what's going on there in Union City. You're not in the warning yet. Feel free to give me a text or whatever if something happens there. Till 8:30. Good. We're getting there. Special weather statement. All right. Thank you, Adam. Thanks for bringing that on. Leanne, so long since I've seen you. Thanks for all your support over the years. Hope everything is good where you are. 8:15 for Chautauqua. Thank you so much, Cal. That is really good reporting. So what's going on here is the fact that they've issued a special weather statement for Chautauqua right now. We'll go back up there, and you can see that those are where the storms from Northeast and Harbor Creek and Green Township are heading. But it's not a warning at this point. It's a special weather statement because this line of storms is below warning criteria. This line of storms is hitting warning criteria. And that's why we have the warning left over here. Down to the south, nothing yet for southern Crawford County. We'll watch that for you. But as we go back to the north to give the view there, you can see where the most dangerous weather is. All right, rain blew sideways. Any any damage, Dan. I mean, if patio furniture moves, that's one thing. But if you start seeing trees bending and large objects flying, let me know. Let's see. Again, Rich, Kayla, where are you guys? Okay, let me know. Tell me where you're at. I enjoy your reports here. Gene, raining in Linesville, that is for sure. We'll go down to Linesville for a second. I'll just try to get to all you guys that are commenting. So perfect shot here. You can see the heavy rain right over you there. That's going to be ending pretty soon. Conneautville, thanks, Rich, Kayla, for that. Obviously, the worst of this storm is now moving away from you, headed towards Cambridge Springs and Edinboro, and right over you and Rick in Crossingville. These storms headed into Chautauqua County in New York, and you guys in southern Crawford County over to northern Venango and Warren, nothing real bad yet, but watch southern Pymatooning there. Consolidating over Cranesville, is that what it's doing? Let's see. It was, I can tell you that, but now it's moving east of you guys, so you should see a great lessening of the precipitation. Michelle there in Cranesville. All right. Jason, I'm not sure where you are, but you can look for the red there, and you can see where it's pouring, okay? And it is headed towards Wattsburg, but you guys are not in the warning. So we'll continue our live coverage here on Facebook as I continue to check different venues for any storm information. Doesn't look like we have any terrible storm reports at this point. Thanks, Pierpont Chase. Just for those of you who might be interested, we will put that up there for you. Flagship Pickleball League is canceled for obvious reason. So the good news here, and I'm going to do the lightning thing again, is that it's not building tremendously right now. We've had it close to 60. We're right at 40 right now. Lightning strikes in that particular fashion. All right. Thanks, Adam Ripley. We appreciate that report. Thank you for being here for us. All right. Page Road. Okay. Thank you. Page Road. Okay, good. Tell me what's going on there. There could be more storms later tonight. We'll keep you advised. There are no more watches or warnings tonight. Getting darker, Cambridge. Well, that makes a whole lot of sense. Thanks so much, Barbara, for that. Meadville, Danielle. Yeah, it's coming into Meadville, but right now you're not in the warning. The warning has been taken away. You can see in the last few frames here, and I'll get you guys updated on that. I want to get back into the guts of the radar here. If I stop this thing, see how that shrunk? So it's basically right now, Cambridge, Edinboro, that area right here. All right. Now, you guys in New York State definitely could see some very heavy weather. Becky, I know you're up there. Becky, are you with us up in French Creek? It looks a little bit to the north, but you guys up here near Pekin Peak, that's where a heavy cell is moving through. The state line is right here. So this is PA and Route 89 right here. This is New York here. So you can see places where the purple is. Station Road going into New York near Pekin Peak. Sherman Road up in Chautauqua County there. That's a heavy cell. Now, they have a statement out on that. They do not have a warning. We will keep watching that. You look for purple cores too. So this one still has one. The worst of this storm seems to be Center Road, Fox Road, Terrell Road, West Road, Grange Center Road, just west of Venango in Crawford County, right to the south and west of Cambridge Springs in Crawford County too. Right there, that's moving towards Cambridge. That's moving towards Edinboro. And that is the core of the warning right there. The warning is still in effect for another 5 minutes. We will see if they will expire it. We will see if they will, let it go or advance it eastward. All right. I want to check a couple of sky cams for you all right now, just so we can get a little bit of a view here. Oh my gosh, that's us here. We're looking to the north. Now, isn't that interesting? Little sunshine breaking through the clouds. This is from this tower that's about 900 feet above my head, looking to the northwest. So there is a break behind this line, just like the radar shows, okay? My camera is right here. It's looking right there. So there's some sunshine back up in here, obviously behind this line of showers and storms. So interesting stuff there. I'm going to check a few more cameras for you, just so we can see what's going on around the area. And of course, that's my view here. Somebody asked about Meadville. We'll talk about Meadville here. A little light rain starting to work in your way. Conneaut Lake, you can see some dark clouds right there and some wind picking up. And this is the kind of thing you want to be cognizant of. I want to go back to the radar for a second, but wind like this is like 30, 35, 40 miles an hour. If these things start to bend and, decent sized objects start to fly, that's when you start to get into the severe level, when it's 50 knots or 58 miles per hour or greater. Now, I can pan this camera for you for those of you down there in southwest Crawford County. Remember, this is a view to the northeast, so we'll go back to the west a little, and you can see the storm right there, the guts of it to the north, okay? And if I go back to my radar view here, we can absolutely look at that. And there it is. That's what you're seeing right there on Conneaut Lake. You're seeing that cell, and it's going to just clip across you from Linesville and head into Meadville. But Conneaut Lake and Meadville, you are not in the severe thunderstorm warning, okay? So let's go back up here and run the little laps, just counting lightning strikes. That's usually a good indicator. We've been as high as 24, 26 on the last hour loop. We are down to 12. So that bodes well for this storm. At least looks like it's weakening somewhat. Don't let your guard down. Cambridge, Union City, Waterford, as well as east into northern Crawford County, Richmond Township. It's still going to pack a punch, but right now it's not increasing in lightning strength. And we are getting closer and closer to sunset, which is certainly a good factor in thinking about our area and the intensity of the storm and what it's doing. Let me again go over here, get some cameras for you just to offer some hope. Boats going into port here at Conneaut Lake. That is a good idea. And take a few more weather cameras for you here. Downtown Erie, Adam Ripley advises me that he knows Seawolves, did they say cancel? Well, there's the tarp. So we'll take your word for it there. We'll go to Erie International Airport here. And you can see that they're kind of on a back edge there, nothing too tremendously threatening. We'll go back to Girard, where we have seen some wicked weather. It looks like that camera is down. That's the same shot that we had earlier. So we've got some interruption there. We'll go to Meadville. Storm approaching Meadville. Not much happening there. Got a little bayfront view, hopefully, for you here. Downtown Erie and to the northwest. There's your sunshine again, folks. That's kind of cool. Let me move this a little bit more towards land. You can see the bay there kind of moving pretty quickly, but let us just bring this into a more traditional bayfront shot here. Hopefully we can get this camera to move. Maybe. But what I'm seeing is not a whole lot of action down at the bayfront right now as far as rain is concerned. So my camera's not going to move. We're just going to go back to other stuff. Okay? Take my word for it. All right. Let me get back to you guys. See what some of your comments are. I'm going to put the radar back on here. See if any warnings have been extended. It's next minute. Oh, it's out. It's off. Okay. The severe thunderstorm warning for Erie County and Crawford County has ended. These storms are weakening. That is good news. You can see there's no more orange polygon here. Edinburgh, you're getting some stuff now. In Cambridge, you will. In Conneaut Lake and into Meadville, you will. But right now, apparently, it has gone below severe limits. Okay? And that is always good to know. All right. Okay, Adam Ripley, appreciate that. The red's going right over you, north of Edinburgh, Sparrow Pond, and over in into the Waterford area. Sagertown, yes, you can see the line right here, Stephanie, just to the south of Cambridge. That's going to move over you in the next few minutes. Swaying trees, okay, you're not under a warning, so I would just be sure you're in a safe place. Thanks, Christina, because you're getting rocked in the next few minutes, but you're not under a warning anymore. Renee, I really appreciate that from Edinburgh. You guys in the thick of it right now. I do need a weather camera by Peak and Peak. You got any contacts there, Becky, you can help me with? Special weather statement. Cal, Nikki, you guys are great. Chautauqua County has been extended till 9:15, so they're still worried about these storms up here. Let me run the lightning just on this core here. Now, you still got some purple cores here, north and west of Sherman and north and east of Mina, but let me get, I just want to run this loop here. And okay, we're going from 0 up to 7. So we still got some punch in there for that one. So let me widen that out. Go back to you guys. So, you know, if you're in Chautauqua County, nothing you haven't been through before, no warning, just a special weather statement. And that is just because, you know, the storms may be approaching severe limits, but they have not reached them. Okay, so we'll continue to watch there. Let me get you back to what we've got here. Julie G, Union City. Hope it doesn't knock the crop down either, but it's coming on in. However, the lightning there is weakening, so hopefully the winds are too. Let's see. Corey, same deal. Patty, it's coming towards you, but you're kind of in a split here. You know, there's heavy stuff to your north, and there's heavy stuff to the southwest. So it might not be so bad now. Thanks, Bill Cox. Always good to see you. Be ready for those gusty winds, those of you in Chautauqua County. Hopefully nothing for Warren yet, Chelsea. We'll just keep watching it for you. And Julie M., you are snow. The word is petrichor, and I know what you're trying to say there. That's the smell of rain. That is so cool. And Barbara, yeah, you're going to get wet pretty soon too, right there in Cambridge. So let me zoom it on in. Let me check my sources. You guys could be meteorologists for a little bit here. And let me widen it out a little, so move this over a bit. Give me a few seconds to check my, oh, we got another warning. Where is that? Or maybe it's it's back across. It's Chautauqua. Chautauqua County has a warning now. Severe thunderstorm warning for Chautauqua County. And that storm is moving east on I-86. And you can focus on that for a minute there. Yes, severe thunderstorm warning issued till 9:15 p.m. for Chautauqua County in New York. And again, it's the gusty wind thing, folks, that we're primarily concerned about. Let me, I just got to put a crawl here on TV so all the viewers can get the latest. Here we go. For those of you in Chautauqua County, it looks like you have the heaviest weather potential now, but you guys in Cambridge, I'm sure, feeling the heat there as we look at that warning in Chautauqua County until 9:15. As we look back down for what was a warning here, this seems to be weakening. We got 17, 18, and down to 10 on the lightning strike in this vicinity. Up here in Chautauqua County, where we do have that new warning, not that much of a difference. So let me stop this thing just for a second and just do a little playing with the levels here for wind purposes here. We want to look at kind of the Doppler section of the radar. First of all, we'll do some street level mapping. It's right over Sherman, New York. It's moving out east on I-86, okay, headed towards Bemis Point. That's the guts of the storm. So let me see if I can get a track on it here and take the Buffalo radar and get a good look at this thing. Can't get what I want at the moment. Let me see. All right. Seems to be moving to the east-northeast here. South Ripley's getting it right now. But in any event, I'm looking here for hail, and the hail size is less than a ½ inch. So we're not looking for big hail here. We're looking more for gusty winds. So that's the track of that storm right there. But what I was talking about is winds and any kind of rotation. I do not see that with this storm, but the winds, let me see. Not seeing a whole lot going on here. Hang on. Becky, if you're seeing any strong winds, let me know. Outbound 25, blah, blah, blah. Switching radars here just to give you guys the latest. Clear that. Get this. Mina. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. I see what's going on here. All right. Near Mina and near Sherman. That's why they've got the wind gusts there so high. So you guys in Chautauqua County definitely want to batten down the hatches and make sure you're in a safe place. Mina, Sherman, Chautauqua, Mayville, Bemis Point, right? That's where the heaviest weather. So yeah, Cal, Nikki, that is certainly possible out there. Yeah, thank you, Venango, Holly. It's going through you right now. Karen, yep, picking up there. Tom Lewis, always good to see you. Thanks for that. David, thank you. You're missing it. Thanks, Becky Linton. Nice setup there. Going away in Edinburgh. Thank you. 6 and 19 now. Okay, thanks, Jim. So hang out there, hang out with that, and the numbers will change here. I just got to do a little quick thing here. That you're actually looking into the wind of the storm at a higher level. I'm not sure if that's reaching the ground yet, but it is an interesting little signature there. West Meadville getting windy. Okay, hang on, guys. Okay, just checking on the situation out there. I don't have any damage reports, but if any of you are up there in this area, right, from Mina up to Mayville and Chautauqua and probably beyond that are on here, even Becky, let me know if you got any wind gusts there. Karen, thankful. Now, Let me see. You're up in Maidville. That's 32 right now. Again, this is above you a little bit. This is not necessarily on the ground, but thank you for that. Please keep me posted. Pottsville had nothing. Thank you, Lois. Let's see. Black clouds over Meadville. That's expected. We'll go back down there in a second. Let's see what else we got. Cochraton. Yep, that makes sense. No warning there. Front coming through Union LaBeouf. Thank you, Laura Kelly. So let me get you back out of the radar portion of the situation here. And get out of the Doppler. So there you go. This is the very intense rain right in here, okay? So again, County Road 333, Sherman Road, looks like it's in the thick of it. What else can we do here? Give me some control, radar, please. Please give me some control. All right, yeah, just from West Minor Road up to Northeast Sherman Road and heading up towards 76 and Pigeon Road. So that's the bulk of it right there. That's why they have that warning there. Let me give you the latest. Do that. Okay. Let me go back in again. That was a few minutes ago. Moving out of Minor Road, I don't see a whole lot of purple here. Bailey Hill Road, Stebbins Road, east of Sherman, Morris Road, and up towards Weber Road and State Route 394 as you go towards Bemis Point, Chautauqua Lake, and back up towards Maidville. That's the crux of that matter. Now, for you guys down here, it's lessening a little bit, all right? But those of you in Venango and Sagertown, and you say Meadville's getting dark, and Cambridge Springs, you just went through something. Certainly good reporting there for you guys. As you can see, that's pretty much where we're looking at right now, okay, as the heart of the kind of Crawford County connection. No warnings in place for Pennsylvania. We're going to let this thing go through Meadville, and I'll check it on my weather cameras here just for you guys, because I've heard a couple of reports there from Venango, Crawford, and from Meadville. So let me just try to give you a little shot. That's the Bayfront, of course. Things are getting a lot better up there. Not that they were tremendously bad. There's Meadville. There's the dark cloud coming. Okay, so get set to get wet there if you're not already. And let me see if there's anything else that would be. Let me do Conneaut Lake again for you guys down in Crawford also. That storm is passing to your east, but you can see, all righty, winds are whipping up there. So let me get back to my analysis here. I'm going to do a little TV, okay? So you may be able to hear me long range here, but we're, hang on just a second there. That's what we want. But I'll go away for a little bit. If you can watch us here on Jet 24, Fox 66, I'll be on there for a couple minutes, and then I'll be back here. So that's the crux of the matter there. We'll put the loop on, and I'll be back and joining you. Meteorologist Tom Atkins with you for a moment or two because we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for those of you viewing us in Chautauqua County. That's what's been rolling in the crawls on the bottom of your set there. So there have been gusty winds with this storm. So this storm headed up in towards Sherman and towards Mayville and Bemis Point, that area. Make sure you're in a safe place. This thunderstorm warning for Erie County and Crawford County has expired, but you can still get some very strong winds as well as some rain there. Let me just dive into the guts of those two areas briefly right now to give you the latest. As you can see here, Erie Erie County has gotten out of it, but there's still some very strong cells here by Union City, east of Cambridge Springs and in Cambridge Springs, Sagertown, down to Conneaut Lake. In fact, we could probably show you a sky cam right there at Conneaut Lake. So this is the activity with the Erie and Crawford connection. You can see where that is headed by this little time lapse there. So if you're to the east of that line, anywhere from Corey down to Richmond Township, Guys Mills, Meadville, Cochraton, you're going to get hit in a few minutes, but that is not a severe thunderstorm warning. The severe thunderstorm warning is up here until, I believe, 9:15 p.m. That's for those of you in Chautauqua County. I'm going to give you a little bit of the radar, the Doppler side of the radar information here. Lightning is not that big, but above the ground, we are getting some wind gusts up here approaching 50 miles per hour in these areas. So you guys in these areas from Stockton and Cassadaga down to Chautauqua and Meadville and over to Sherman, although it should be lessening there, you want to batten down the hatches. The rest of you folks, it's summertime thunderstorms for now. We will give you one last loop here, clear things off for you, and get you back to regularly scheduled programming. Okay, but the thing that I like to look at is the lightning strikes. So no matter where you are on the map, and you can see Western Erie getting out of it, Northwest Crawford, if you're there, this is moving past. We're concerned more about Eastern Crawford, Southeast Erie, and mainly New York State. But if you look at the lightning data on this, it is around 35 right now. It has been as high as 40. So hopefully we will see some lessening of these storms by sunset. But no warnings for Erie, Crawford, or Warren. Severe thunderstorm warning, Chautauqua till 9:15. We'll be here for you. We are on JetFox, your Erie Facebook page live. We'll continue the coverage there. Just use common sense, and this thing's going to be out of here in another hour. Back to your programs. Thanks, everybody.
Tommy. You're doing a good job. Tom, there's nothing on the competition.
Well,
No severe warnings.
the boss just joined me here on Facebook. You want to be on Facebook?
Oh,
with me?
no, thanks.
All right. Yeah, we're doing okay. I got the Facebook Live throughout. You guys have been just giving me some great
Thanks for keeping
comments
it
here. Let me just show you as I can get back in here and over here. So we're live here, and we have been as high as 428. We're starting to drop as these storms, but these guys commenting, giving me storm reports, and we're just keeping everybody covered.
Right. Thank
Okay.
you for keeping people safe.
All right, that was Julie, my boss, and she's still working hard here at 8:30 at night. Thanks, Julie, for that. You guys, we're going to get back to you right now. Thanks to my guys in production. We just finished another TV cut-in. John directed that one, James before. We got good people here. Bill Campbell, Car Wash. That was a movie back in the 70s, right? All right. Thanks, James here, Union City, and Karen Union City. No problem. Let's see. Union City, you guys are giving me the most comments. Karen Bainey, you can write Julie too. She's pretty pleased with what's going on. Thanks for your vote of support. Yeah, I'm going to need some iced tea here. Thank you. All right. So since you guys in Union City seem to be under the gun, we'll go in there for a little bit and talk about what's going on. Just bear with me as I get control of the radar right here. Hang on. All right. Okay, and the reason you guys are commenting here, I can already see a purple core going south of you. So the line is going through Union City right now. It is past Cambridge. It is over Sagertown and moving to the east. So it's, what's this diagonal? State Route 77. If you're anywhere along State Route 77, right there, you're about to get hit. Except if you're in Meadville on 77, you're already getting hit. So that's the deal. Now, remember, guys, there's no warnings for this line, okay? Although it produces torrential downpours and lightning, all right, at this point, there's no wind gusts over 50, and there's no large hail. So you're just dealing with lightning, thunder, and rainfall. And of course, it's going to be tracking east, and I can do a little track for you guys if you would like. Whoops, sorry. That's kind of funky. We'll just for you, those of you guys that are, you know, I guess what you would call downwind of the main line here. All right. Now, don't pay attention to the towns yet because that's too fast. I gotta adjust the speed on this thing. It's been moving east at about 33, so it's moving along at a pretty good clip. So Meadville, Tidiute, Hightowne. Whoops, I'm going to do this again. I don't like the looks of that. Sorry. I'm going to take it all over to Warren County. Now, again, I've got to adjust the speed on this thing. Don't take that verbatim because it's saying it's moving at 75 miles an hour, and it is not. Okay, let's do that. Let's do 90 minutes. Okay, now we got a good loop here. Now, if this thing holds together, folks, these are the towns. This is the area. Let me back it up a little bit for you. Put that up there. All right. Now, this storm is not severe, but you can get hit in those areas at those times, you know, give or take a few minutes with some heavy rain and some gusty winds. So you guys out in Starbrook, I know Chatty Cathy, you watch from Youngsville. You guys in Warren, April G, Jody F, Glades right next to you, Clarendon, Susie in Clarendon, thank you. Peggy Ann in Tidiute, Karen down in Titusville, Pittsfield, Kirk, I know you're up there. Guys Mills and Frenchtown and Richmond Township, Mr. Anderson, that storm track is for you, and we'll put a little loopage on there just to show you. Okay, so that should cover Crawford and Warren counties right there. All right, so we got that going for you. Slowing already in Union City. Always good to hear your report, Sarah. Vernon Township, sure you're getting some rumbles and some downpours there. Let's see, where else? All done on the west side of Waterford. That is good. Patty, again, coming towards Union, or coming towards Corey. Brief heavy downpours, not expecting a lot. Hey, Sarah Rose, I got to mow my lawn today because I know it's going to be real soggy the next few days. I'm thrilled. Glad you got yours in too. Thanks, Danielle. Hey, thanks, Johnny Cash, Jesse Dean. Lightning and rain, Karen, thank you. Trees, on Woods Road. Now, are these strong structures, David? Do you know anything about these? What type of trees? Are they pine trees? Are they hardwoods? You know, let me know what's going on there. But that is all past you guys, obviously. And that's what we were concerned about in there. And so since you guys in Union City are chiming in here, let's just, looks like the core of this is to the south of Union City, right along the border there. You can find your favorite streets and locations, but look where that purple is between Route 8 and Route 178 there. That's where the worst of that storm is right now. Okay, so just the word to the wise there. Tim Hansen, not sure coming to Northeast. Okay. Any of you guys got power outages now? Of course, I haven't been able to monitor your comments completely. So if you got anything new, I'm looking at comments right now and just playing with the radar. Any kind of a power outage or trees down, like Dave Wellman told me, whether you're in Crawford or whether you're in Erie, and certainly if you're up into Chautauqua County. Now, I'm looking at this thing, and it looks like it's. Let me use another radar here. Hang on, just. Leave trees and wires. John Garver, I appreciate that. you guys in Mill Village, it is past you now. So you can be doing kind of a cleanup or an assessment right there. Thanks, Cindy. Really appreciate that. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. Oh, that is great, Karen. Keep talking to me because we're going to Chautauqua County right now. And I just want to use another radar right here just to see if I can get a better fix here on what's going on for you guys. And it really looks like it's weakening up there. So I'm going to take this storm track off. Now, don't let your guard down. Sinclairville, Stockton, Jerry, Jamestown, Busti. But if you look at that, just this view here, lightning goes up to 13. It's back down to 7. And you look for things like the red quartz. Now, I don't see any more purple in there. We had purple like 15 minutes ago. So it does appear that this may be weakening, but you guys in the thick of it, don't let down your guard. I mean, right by Bemis Point here, it's going right over the lake. State Route 430, State Route 394, bordering Chautauqua Lake in there. Becky, you still with us? You got anything that went through your area? Karen, I really appreciate what you're doing. Sinclairville, you're next. Let's see, it's moved east of Maidville. It's just south of Stockton. It's headed here towards Jerry. All right, so you guys are still under a severe thunderstorm warning. All right, up there. And we'll keep watching it. Good question. Thank you, Deb. Appreciate that from Cambridge. Thank you, Danielle. Appreciate that in Vernon. And we'll just widen back out, show you the line again. So the only warning is for Chautauqua County. Yep, Brenda, it's behind Harbor Creek. You just got some residual rain up here. So the lakeshore not really getting hit with this one. Another little wicked cell down here in near Williamsfield and not Crawford, Ashtabula County. So we'll watch that for you. No warning on that so far. So I'm just checking my phone here. Guys have been out looking at different things, storm trackers and whatnot. So we'll watch that too. Let me clear this stuff off here. Appreciate your reports. All right, all right. So we're getting through this. Other stuff on the other side of it. Not anything severe-wise at this point in Northwest PA, but certainly some, as my buddy Rick Ward in Crossingville says, frog stranglers going through Meadville. Well, why don't we just, why don't we check here and take a look at a Meadville camera for a second. There's Conneaut Lake. It has gone through you. You can see that. Where else can we go here? Let me get control of the cameras. Let's go to Meadville since that seems to have a big red blob over you. Meadville, folks, yeah, that's torrential rains right down there on Chestnut Street. But thankfully, what you see here, guys, is you don't see those trees swaying, okay? So that is not a big deal. You know, a little movement, not a lot of wind. It's just a downpour right now. So that's live in Meadville. So you folks in Crawford from 79 east on the Meadville side and still a little bit west of 79 on the Cochraton side. You can see the fans looks like they're exiting the ballpark there. UPMC Park. We'll go to Erie International Airport here. Same shot. Nothing really moving except the fan on top of that air conditioning unit right there. No problems for the lakeshore. We'll go down the Rhodope west to Girard. That camera has not reset. Everybody's moving east. That camera has just gone black. So we've had some camera hits here. So all I got left, I think, is the Bayfront. So we'll try that one. Yes, and some brightening skies. Okay, so some good news there for you guys as you look at cameras there. Quiet in French Creek, it's past you. Calm in Harbor Creek, thank you. We do need rain. We're still below normal. We're not even close to being in the top 10 wettest Julys. Now we're only halfway through the month, but we would have to get the same amount of rain that we've had already. We'd have to double it to even get into the top 10 of wettest Julys, just so you know. Thanks, Danielle. Thanks for your stuff. Pierpont, the courts made it through. That's good. All right. You want me to go to Warren, Jesse? I can do that for you. High winds, short period of time. I love you guys up in New York State helping me out there in Chautauqua County. Windy, Canadota Lake. Yep, it's coming to you, Tammy Reichel. Jesse, thanks for that. Okay, we'll keep looking at you here. All right. Okay, Deb's getting cloud to ground lightning. Okay, we go back to some radar here. Go around the neighborhood a little bit. All right, one more time up here. I want to do a little loop for you guys up in New York State. Check some winds, and then we'll come back down. Yes, the lightning continues to decrease here. Down to 3 or 2, as high as 13 in the last hour. So that storm actually showing some signs of weakening. But right in this area here, all right, right here, Beavis Point to Jerry. You're going through the thick of it right now. But the whole situation is shrinking a little. Jesse, you want me to go to Warren, where there's not a lot of activity at this point. You'll be getting it once this stuff moves eastward. I'm going to stop the loop here out of Corey. If you are in Warren, I'll do a little storm track for you guys as well. Let me move that back there and drag it out. Okay, so we'll try this. Now, none of this edge is being reported as severe. Okay, so we'll just move it over here like that. Again, don't pay any attention to the towns yet or the miles per hour. I've got to adjust that so it is not moving at 99 miles an hour. Now we got a little better fix. If this holds together, there, for you guys in Warren County, that's when you can expect this line to move through. Approximate times. Okay, so for you guys in Warren County, that's where that is. Morning still continues for Chautauqua County. Jeremy, yeah, it's going to, like it says there, starting in Corey, 8:50, another couple minutes, it'll get harder. Guys Mills, 8:52. There's Bear Lake. Somebody was asking about Bear Lake, right around 9 o'clock. Thanks. Spring Creek, 9:06. Hidetown and Crawford, 9:12. Sugar Grove in Warren County, 9:15. Chandler's Valley, 9:20. Titusville, 9:21. Youngsville, 9:25. Akeley, 9:34. Starbrook, 9:35. So that is those are the approximate times, you know, just so you guys know. All right. Got some reports from Meadville. Thanks, Mary Kay. Okay, nothing really. Mike Durenzio, thank you for your pictures of clouds. Just looking at my emails here. Seawolves release postponed on Thursday, which is today, the game with the Bay Sox. Thank you, Adam Ripley, for being on top of that. That is awesome. So there's the stuff for you guys out there. Yep, Carolyn, we were looking at what we were looking at downtown Meadville a few minutes ago. It was pretty wicked. Sherry from Sparty, yeah, it's coming to you. It's right on your doorstep there. You can see that. Yeah, there will be more rain tomorrow, just so you know. And there could be some heavy downpours tomorrow. So, you know, keep that in mind. It is the wet season right now for our area. All right, so hope you guys out in Warren got that. I'm going to take that off and kind of look at the whole picture here. And as this thing winds down in Chautauqua, we'll see if they keep it or if they decide to, bring it down earlier for you guys in Chautauqua. Doesn't look like a big deal right now. And that, of course, is up to the National Weather Service in Buffalo. Bayfront, again, looking very nice. Not bad at all. Let me do Meadville one more time because you guys look like you're under the gun more than anybody else. It looks like it's actually lessening up on Chestnut Street. Got some ponding of water there, that's for sure, going into the storm drains, but it doesn't look as intense. So that is moving east of your area, which is good, right? I mean, you want to see the stuff decrease in coverage and intensity. So if I go back to Meadville, you're kind of on the back edge of it now. Still some heavy rain there. Let me get the Cleveland radar for that one. It'll give, yep, it's moving out. Okay, good for you. Frenchtown, Guys Mills, as we were showing you, Cochranton, you're next. But again, this is not a warned storm. This is a warned storm. And they still have the warning here up in Chautauqua County until 9:15. All right. But if you look at the map as a whole, you can see it's all moving out to the east. And I'd like to try and just see if I could get maybe one skit here to show me how quickly this thing is moving. This one down south here is trucking. That might also give you a little hammering, Cochranton. This one's moving pretty quick. 35 miles per hour. Okay. So that can cut across you next. Other than that, if you do the rule we just saw there, things are just trucking out to the east at about 33, 35 miles an hour. Still be on the lookout, southern Crawford County there. That can be a little dicey in the next half hour. But as a whole, and I want to do the loop here, you've got lightning that went up to 40 on that loop. Now it's half of it, 20. So so the storms are weakening, but this one's still got some feistiness to it down here by Pymatuning. It's just south of Pymatuning. Looks like it's mainly over northern Mercer County. Might avoid you guys in Cochranton and southern Crawford, at least the core of this. So that would be some good news there. All right, they're continuing the warning there. All right, that's good. Take care, Deb Kinnison. No again. No tornado watches, no tornado warnings. Thank you, Becky. Thanks for your great reports. Dave, thanks for your great reports. All right, see you later. Karen Dine, always good to have you. Yep, you're going to get briefly banged on there, Sherry, but it should be moving to the east. No rain in the Atlantic, just dark. Maybe it's just slips. Okay, thanks for that report. There's probably going to be some, but it's not going to last long, Estrella. Future track. Oh, you want to do a little future track? Okay, yeah, let's do that for a second here. Let's do that for a second here. Go back to my graphics, just for you guys to do to get a little look ahead over the next 48 hours, right? That might be a cool thing to do. So let me go back to my show here, and it continues to lessen up in Meadville. We appreciate you guys calling in from Meadville. We got to load something here, so hang on. So begging your pardon here. Thanks, Margaret. Always good to have you here. That's a Storm Tracker's term, just so you know, Jesse. That and the bear's cage. You don't want to be in the bear's cage. That can be kind of wicked. All right. There's the radar again. That's from a while ago. I want to get down and try to see if we can give you a good fix on what might be happening over the next 36 hours here. Okay. Thursday 6, we're there. See how this is handling it. This is saying, yeah, kind of quiets down overnight. Now watch this. Okay. Starts coming back mid-morning tomorrow. The development looks most intense in the early afternoon here, right there. And then another line. So that's what you're looking at. On again, off again, showers, storms, red cores. This is Friday night, 3:10 in the morning. This is going to be Saturday. And some more, not quite as good a coverage Saturday, but it's still there. All right, so that's, I mean, I'll just let it loop here for you guys, and you can watch it. Again, quieting down tonight, and then towards morning and into the mid-morning, boom. Tomorrow evening, maybe I'll see you again, right? All right, that's the way we do it. Okay. Patty Richards, good to see you. It is kind of dank out there. Karen, thanks again. Low-hanging wires, Conneautville and Conneaut Lake. Thanks, Gene. Did any poles go down? Did people lose electricity? That would be of concern to us. Definitely. Gonna go back to radar here. All right. I'm going to take you for a couple more minutes, and unless I see something really worrisome, I got to get ready for the 10 o'clock news. So it's clearing stuff up here for you. All right. 58. Going to check my boards. Yeah, that storm in Chautauqua doesn't look very impressive at the moment. Let me go to the Buffalo radar. There's Pittsburgh. Yeah. So you guys in Warren County, it's coming into you in the northwest corner there from Corey and whatnot. You guys in Crawford County, little concerned down there south of Atlantic for the lady from Atlantic. Maybe hitting you a little bit right now. Let me see. Looks pretty strong over Jamestown. Little zoom for you there. Jamestown area, northwest with Adamsville in there in southwest Crawford County. All right. Moving into the Greenville area. Okay. Got a short video from my storm tracker. This is cool. All right, so that's the core of that right there. Just diving into northwest Mercer County. So here's Erie County, almost done. Chautauqua County, we continue to monitor that. I want to do a little Doppler with this up in Chautauqua just to see if there's any kind of strong winds being indicated here by the Buffalo radar or the Cleveland radar for that matter. Stop that. This is what I want. All right. Those are outbound winds. That's why they got the minuses in front of them. These are going to be different. Yeah, there were some good gusts there. That's why they issued the warning. But they're below severe limits right now. So hopefully that cell is weakening. Hopefully, looks like they're weakening up there, so that is good news. All right, they still have the warning in effect for Chautauqua, and you still got some heavy rains coming into Warren and across eastern half of Crawford County, except the extreme southwest there. So one more loopage for you. I'm going to take a look at what we got as far as any additional information is concerned. That is true. I was actually a little late for work, and I was so hot. It was right in the heat of the day, but I got it done, and Craig Flint was here, so I'm so happy because it's just going to grow again after all this stuff. Thanks, Chris. Good to see you. All right, let me check my boards here, and then I got to get going. Okay, you guys. I did get a damage report. It's moved past you. There you are, Union City, Caitlin. See, it's going away. But in any event, yeah, I did get a damage report up in Bemis Point here. They had a tree down across the road, according to the National Weather Service, in Buffalo. So these guys right about there. And now it's to the east. So they did have some thunderstorm wind damage in Bemis Point. The cell itself is moving to the east. They haven't killed the warning, but you can see by the lightning strikes there, up to 13, down to 6. So if you guys are out in this area, and I'll draw it for you here. Stop the map. If you're in Chautauqua County, kind of like in this area here, you still got a little bit. Now this is less intense, and this down here could get you some gusty winds across Busti and maybe south of Jamestown. But other than that, that warning is set to expire in about 11 minutes. So I will give you guys a farewell here. Thanks for hanging with me. If anything gets a little more feisty here, we will come back. But right now, so far, so good. Just some gully washers for you guys between Meadville and Hydetown. Also down south here by Jamestown in northwest Mercer County. So this is headed to Titusville there. And this stuff is entering Spring Creek and just blew past Columbus and Corey. That, of course, is headed towards Sugar Grove and Youngsville and Warren. Okay, but it's not severe. It's just heavy downpours. If there are warnings issued, I'll give you a heads up. I'll come back on. Other than that, Erie County looking great at this point. This line should continue to progress to the east. We've been saying 30 to 35 miles per hour. So, you know, it's out of northern Warren County in an hour. It's out of southern Warren County in about, an hour and 15 minutes. It's out. It's entirely out of Crawford County in a half hour, and it's pretty much ended in Erie County. So hopefully that gives you a little bit to go on there. Of course, I'll be back later tonight, and feel free, if you're up after midnight, we'll do the nightcap, and hope to see some of you then. If not, we'll see you, the rest of you, down the line, right? Okay. All right. Take care of yourselves and each other. Make the most of the weather. I can't control it. It's what we got. So we'll be on Fox 66 News at 10 o'clock and Jet 24 Action News at 11 o'clock. No delays from baseball or basketball tonight. Thanks, Karen. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your reports there. So you still have some lightning up there for sure, but looks like the worst weather has passed you. All right. All right. Take care, everybody. See you around the bend next time. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for helping me out. Have a good and safe night.